Simplicity is the code of nature. Less is more seems to be the rule of life around us. Everywhere we look, we find complexity wrapped within simplicity. The most complex vascular system of plants and their mechanism, which took centuries to perfectly study and dissect, appear as one collective stimulus. In fact, thousands of plants appear joined in the spectacle of the eye. A mathematician compacted problems into a simple form to solve them. This shows that everything around us advocates for coherence and clarity. But our social life says otherwise. From the clothes we wear to the pictures we put of ourselves online, to the people we hang out with, and to the places we hang out at, all these aspects are far from what we originally strived for. The evolution of the mind caused us to crave social status. It's not that greed and social validation did not exist centuries ago, but it has significantly increased in the past couple of decades due to social hierarchy set up by different forms of media. Consumerism, at its core, promotes the acquisition of material possessions. It compels us not only to consume endlessly for personal satisfaction, but also to project an image of opulence and conformity within the intricate web of social validation. In this pursuit, individuals often find themselves ensnared by the allure of extravagant purchases, often straining their financial means to appear wealthier than they truly are. These material possessions become mere extensions of our personas, meticulously crafted with hours of dedication and thought. All of this is done to validate our existence. Consumerism envelops us in a mirage of delusions, much like a traveler in a desert hallucinating about a nearby well, only to find disappointment upon closer inspection. Pursuits like acquiring the newest iPhone, buying designer shoes, and dining at expensive Instagram-worthy establishments demonstrate that our leisure activities have shifted from self-fulfillment to pleasing others. People devote their lives to attain what they believe they want, failing to realize it's a bottomless pit. The allure of consumerism, with its promises of fulfillment through possessions, often obscures a fundamental truth, that the less you have, the happier you will be. The philosophy of minimalism, which advocates for a deliberate reduction of material wealth, invites us to scrutinize the intricate dance between desire and contentment. Consumerism teaches us to constantly chase the next shiny object, linking happiness to the accumulation of goods. However, the more we acquire, the more we become entangled in the never-ending cycle of desire, always yearning for more and never finding lasting satisfaction. You see, when you start living a life of simplicity, you begin the art of letting go. It encourages us to shed the unnecessary, to declutter our lives physically and mentally. In this process, we discover that true happiness is not found in amassing possessions, but in cultivating an appreciation for what is essential. We learn to prioritize experiences, relationships, and personal growth over material acquisitions, recognizing that the richness of life resides in moments, not things, enabling us to reclaim our time, energy, and mental space. We untangle ourselves from the web of social validation driven by conspicuous consumption and find liberation in simplicity. The story of Zhu Yu, the Chinese recluse, is a profound testament to the enduring philosophy of minimalism, echoing the age-old adage that less is more. His life stands as a poignant reminder of the power of simplicity, solitude, and a profound connection with the very essence of existence. In a world often consumed by the pursuit of material wealth and excess, Zhu Yu's life choices serve as a striking contrast. Zhu Yu's existence was characterized by a deliberate rejection of opulence and extravagance. He embraced a lifestyle that revolved around possessing only what was essential, eschewing the siren call of superfluous possessions. Even when offered the opportunity to ascend to the throne by the emperor, he displayed astute wisdom by graciously declining the offer. Zhu Yu's decision to refuse the throne was a testament to his understanding that such a position held more than he could ever manage, and he sought no grand rewards for his profound wisdom. His life exemplifies the timeless wisdom of discerning one's genuine necessities and underscores the inherent value of simplicity in the pursuit of a meaningful existence. Beyond the story of Zhu Yu, The ideology of Buddhism also fully embraces the principles of minimalism, often to an extreme degree known as asceticism. Within the realm of asceticism, the faithful adhere to a way of life that entails having even less than their most basic material requirements. This ascetic path is famously followed by Buddhist monks, individuals wholly dedicated to the pursuit of spiritual enlightenment and the transcendence of worldly desires in their quest for eternal bliss. Buddhist monks are living examples of how material possessions hold little to no significance in the grander scheme of genuine fulfillment. They renounce worldly comforts and luxuries in favor of a life devoted to meditation, self-reflection, and the cultivation of inner peace. Their austere practices underscore the profound belief that true happiness and fulfillment arise not from accumulating possessions, but from unburdening oneself from the trappings of materialism. In this way, Buddhism teaches us that the path to lasting contentment lies in simplicity, in stripping away the excess, and in finding spiritual wealth beyond the material realm. In the stories of Zhu Yu and the ascetic practices of Buddhist monks, we find a common thread that transcends time and culture, an unwavering commitment to the principles of minimalism, a dedication to understanding the true essence of existence, and a profound recognition that less, when chosen deliberately and wisely, can indeed be more. Being content with less creates space in the heart for more love. Margot Vader. As we accumulate more and more material possessions, a dangerous shift occurs within us. We become increasingly entitled, believing that everything we own is an unquestionable part of our identity. This entitlement breeds insatiable greed, envy, and jealousy as we constantly yearn for what others possess. In this endless cycle, an inferiority complex takes root, and we find ourselves constantly comparing our lives to those of others. But why do we allow ourselves to fall into this trap? Is the accumulation of wealth and possessions truly enough to satisfy our deepest desires? The answers to these questions are, in fact, quite straightforward, yet they elude many. The more we accumulate, the more our desires multiply and expand. It's as if we're reaching out to grasp the stars, and when we attain them, we set our sights on the moon. Even if we were to touch the moon, our ambition would lead us to the unreachable sun, oblivious to the fact that it would scorch our very hands. In this relentless pursuit, we become slaves to our desires, with our consciousness held captive, rendering us mere puppets, driven by hollow and insatiable cravings. Alternatively, we have the power to change this narrative. By taking control of our desires through our inner spirit and liberating our souls from the clutches of worldly passions and frivolities, we can find happiness with the simplest of possessions, or even with none at all. This is the essence of human nature. The less we possess, the more profound our gratitude becomes, and the more attuned we are to our true necessities. In the end, human happiness is not determined by the accumulation of material wealth or possessions. It is rooted in our ability to find contentment within ourselves, in the appreciation of life's simplicity, and in the cultivation of inner peace. When we free ourselves from the never-ending pursuit of external possessions, we unlock the door to genuine happiness and a deeper understanding of our own humanity. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.